one of the toughest things to do in all of college football. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Lockett. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got a man. It's Lockett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Caught. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do, and there was just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Take the return out of the... The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job on the defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 50th.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing right. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
Going deep. Pulls it in on the right. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
To the air, it's Manning. They'll run the screen. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Grabs it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Longhorns! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Look out, he's got room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give to the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. That's caught. It's Lockett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Sends it downfield, and this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it. Plows through the defense. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas! Here comes the Texas offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football. They're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. They're now in really... So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. They punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough. Ready, fight. Get set. To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 One more play to pad the stats. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here.